Afternoon, everybody. Steve here from TeshCon USA, bringing you another installment of our tech tip. Today we're going to talk about a feature called ExpressoMini. ExpressoMini is it's a powerful feature that lets you check the color consistency across the sheet. And there's actually two modes. There's an absolute mode where it will give density values for each color patch across the sheet, different ink zones. And there's also a relative mode where we can actually set in some predefined target density values, and we're going to measure relative to those density values, and the device is going to show us how each ink zone is performing relative to those targets. So come on back and I'll show you how it works. Okay, so we're back, we're ready to go here. I've got my SpectroDens 4. First thing I have to do is navigate and put the device into the ExpressoMini mode. So I'm just going to navigate over to my functions menu, hit enter, and I'm going to scroll through my list of available functions, and there it is, ExpressoMini. I'm going to select it, and I'm ready to go here. I've got a press sheet in front of me. It has a color bar along the bottom. This color bar would represent different ink zones across the bottom of the sheet. So if I'm a busy pressman and I want to see what's happening, I'm going to start with black. It doesn't matter what color I start with. The device automatically knows what color I'm measuring. So I'm going to read my black, and you see the reading comes up. It's a 145, and I'm going to read another one here. And I got a 144, 137, a 137, 139, and a 129, right? So here's a look at what the screen looks like. You can see I measured about 2, 4, 6. I measured 6 ink zones. I get the average of all 6 right here. It's the 1.38. I have the individual measurements across the bottom, and I get feedback. Really quickly I can see, these are too high, this one is too low compared to the average reading here. Now this is just for black. If I want to measure all of one color at once, I can do that. If I prefer to work in another mode here, I can just measure, I'm going to measure this black, and it's going to add it. I'm going to move right over to cyan now. And the instrument knows, right, that I moved to cyan, and it's going to start to plot cyan for me. And then I can change, I can go to magenta, yellow, and then I can come back to another ink zone. Here's black, and it switches back to the black graph. Here's my cyan, my second measurement there. Here's magenta, and here's yellow. So that's a look at the absolute mode. Let me just show you quickly how to set up the relative mode, where you can actually, it's going to track those densities versus an aim. So the way you do that, you come here to the delta mode, you turn that on, and you can set up in the functions menu here, right, density reference setup. So in here, you can have up to 5 references stored inside the device. I've already set up my aim values for my press sheet here. I've got aim values for CMYK. And you can set up tolerances as well, right? Tolerance for CMYK. So you can dial in those numbers, and when you have them dialed in and you're ready to go, we can start over here. I'm going to go back to my black. I'm going to take a measurement of black, and I'm just going to show you what's different here now. So now the aim value is 1.4 for the black, and all the measurements that it's taking are relative to that aim value. So I can see in ink zone 1 I'm too high, ink zones 2 and 3 I'm too low. Ink zone 4 looks really good, 5 and 6 are really pretty low, and I got to pretty quickly adjust those on press to bring them in line. All right, everybody, we just showed you how to do ExpressoMini. on our TeshCon SpectroDens 4. I appreciate your viewership, and we'll see you next time.